Hello. So this is another Kirchhoff's law important question from chapter 3. So this is actually your example 3.7 in the textbook. Example 3.7. So the question is determine current in each branch of the network. So you have to find each current. Okay. So coming to the diagram, you have all the current values are given in the question. In the textbook itself, they have put arrows and given this branch it is I1, I1 minus I2. So this is I1 and I2 is going here. So as per the junction rule, this will be I1 minus I2. And from here they have marked it as I3. So at this junction I3 and I2 is coming. So here it will be addition of I2 and I3, that is I2 plus I3. Then at this junction I1 is going here. So this will be I2 plus I3 minus I1 will come down. At this junction I2 plus I3 minus I1 plus I1 minus I2, that is I3 will be going back. So this is the circuit actually. Now we have to apply Kirchhoff's rules. We can say actually three unknowns are there, I1, I2 and I3. So for solving three unknowns we need three equations. For finding three equations over here you can see three loops. That is, this loop you can take A, B, C, A. Then A, C, D, A you can take. Then B, C, D, E, B. This loop. So first coming to the first loop, that is A, B, C, A. A, B, C, A. That is the first loop I have taken. Okay. Now here you can see A to B, my direction, current direction same, so it will be minus here, that is minus 4 into I2. Okay, minus 4 into I2. And from B to C, my direction, current direction same, so minus here, that is minus 2 into I2 plus I3. Minus 2 into I2 plus I3. Here my direction, current direction same, so minus 1 into I1. Minus 1 into I1. Then my direction is from negative to positive, so it will be plus 10. So plus 10 is equal to 0. Okay. Now I took this 10 to the other, all the I terms I took to the other side. So I will get like this. Okay, I'll keep it as first equation. That is I1 plus 6I2 plus 2I3 is equal to 10. That will be my first equation. Now coming to the second loop. Second loop is A, C, D, A. Okay. So branch A to C. My direction, current direction opposite. So it will be plus I1. And there is battery over here. So my direction is from positive to negative of the battery. So it will be minus 10. Okay, so minus 10 plus I1. Then over here my direction, current direction same. So it will be minus 2 into I2 plus I3 minus I1. Then my direction, current direction opposite. So it will be plus I1 minus plus 4 into I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. Then I took current terms to one side. I will simplify like here I1 is there. Then minus into minus is plus. So plus 2I1 plus 4I1. So total you will get 7I1 and I will take to the other side. So it will become minus 7I1. Okay. So plus 6I2 plus 2I3 is equal to minus 10. That is my second loop equation. Now the third loop I have taken B, C, D, E, B. Okay. When you apply the same concept, minus 2 into I2 plus I3, minus 2 into I2 plus I3, minus 2 into I2 plus I3 minus I1. Then over here, negative to positive, so it will be plus y is equal to 0. Here again, current terms to one side, 5 I took to the other side. So then you will get an equation like this. Now you have three equations and three unknowns. If you have three equations and three unknowns, using maths you can calculate. Okay. So for when I check the equations, you see the first equation you have I1 and in the third equation you have minus 2I1. Okay. So if I multiply the first equation with 2, this will become 2I1 and here I have minus 2I1. When you add both equations, I1 term will get cancelled. Okay, so what I will do is I will multiply the first equation with the 2 and I will add that result with the third equation. So this is the equation which I will be getting after multiplying with the 2 plus third equation. Okay, so after multiplying with the 2, this will become 2I1 plus 12I2 plus 4I3 is equal to 20. 4I3 is equal to 20. Okay. Then, okay. So then over here the same equation, minus 2I1 plus 4I2 plus 4I3 is equal to 5. Okay, when you add these two, you will get it is 16i2 plus 8i3 is equal to 25. These two will get cancelled. Keep it as equation number 4. Okay. Now, okay, so you have equation number 4. Now, when you check the first equation and the second equation I have minus 7i1. So over here, if I have 7i1, when I add 7i1 and minus 7i1 will get cancelled. Okay. So I will get two equations with i2 and i3. So that was my aim. So here when I do this 7i1 and plus minus 7i1, it will get cancelled. So what I'll do is first equation into 7 plus the second equation. First equation into 7, that means 7i1 plus 42i2 plus 14i3 is equal to 70 I will get. Okay, that is first equation into 7 plus the second equation. So this is the second equation. When you add 7 cancel, 48i2 plus 16i3 plus 60 you will be getting. Okay, now that is equation number 5. Now when you check this equation number 4 and 5, you can see there is 16i2, there is 8i3 and there is 16i3. So if I add, if I multiply this with 2, this will become 16i3, and if I subtract these two equations, i3 term will go. What remains is only the i2 term will only be remaining. Okay, so what I will be doing is I will multiply the equation 4 with the 2. Equation 4 into 2 minus equation 5. Okay, equation 4 into 2 means 32i2 plus 16i3 is equal to 50. Minus, here the operation is minus 48i2 plus 16i3 is equal to 60. So 32 minus 48, it will be minus 16i2. 16 minus 16, 0. 50 minus 60, it will become minus 10. So you will get the value of i2 as 10 by 16, that is 5 by 8 ampere. So you have i2 value. So substituting that i2 value in this equation. In equation 4 I have substituted, or equation 5 you can substitute. Okay, that's okay. So when you substitute the value of this i2 in this equation 4, 16 into 5 by 8 plus 8i3 is equal to 25. When you simplify, you will get the value of i3 as 15 by 8 ampere. Now you have i3 and i2. I have substituted the values of both i3 and i2 in the first equation. And when you simplify, you will get the value of i1 as 5 by 2 ampere. Okay, so here the main thing, the most important thing is you should get the correct loop equation first. Okay, if any plus or minus got wrong, the entire answer will be wrong. Okay, so make sure you check each and every step while you do the simplification. Okay, after getting the 3 equations, simplify it properly, then you will get the final answer. Okay, thank you.